Hello, everybody. Tim here for a movie review on the new thriller drama Wind River. Now, this is coming from Taylor Sheridan, who previously wrote Sicario, Hell or High Water, and now he's directing and writing this movie. This also stars Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. And basically, what it's about is Jeremy Renner is a hunter on this Indian reservation, and while he's hunting, he finds the body of a girl who had been attacked and was left out in the cold to die, basically. And so they call the FBI and they send Elizabeth Olsen, and now the two of them, plus the rest of the sheriff's department on the reservation, are trying to solve the murder and find out what happened. And I found this movie very emotionally draining. I really enjoyed it, but it's a gut punch of a movie. If you've seen Taylor Sheridan's previous work, like Sicario and like Hell or High Water, both excellent movies. If you haven't seen them, I recommend you check those out. They're great movies, but they are emotionally draining. They're not very endlessly rewatchable. I would say Hell or High Water is more rewatchable than Sicario, but both of them great movies. But they take it out of you. It's a lot, the same goes for this one. This is probably the most gut wrenching of the three. It's very intense. There's a lot of very brutal imagery and stuff that happens in the movie, but it it just captivates you the whole way. I thought the first 15 or 20 minutes or so was a little slow, but it ends up paying off in the end when you know more about each of the characters, which is what that 20 minutes or so is building up towards. I thought this is Jeremy Renner's best performance probably ever, that I've personally seen of him. I'm not a huge fan of the Hurt Locker. I know a lot of people mention him when you're talking about him and good performances. That's one that comes up. I'm not a huge fan of the movie in general, so that really doesn't do a lot for me. And I thought he was really great in Arrival last year, but it was a smaller role. So it was Amy Adams' movie. It wasn't him, but here he gets to shine, and he's really great in the movie. Same goes for Elizabeth Olsen. Who somehow I have really liked Elizabeth Olsen, and she hasn't been in a ton of really great stuff. So this was a great performance from her and from Jeremy Renner. So, but I think the real star here is Taylor Sheridan, who wrote and directed the movie. This is his directorial debut, if I'm not mistaken, and he just absolutely kills it. The movie has a lot of great scope in a very small space. The story is small and confined, but it's just like it feels big, and I think that's a very big compliment on how he directed the movie. I thought the screenplay itself was great, though. Couple twists and turns, but in the end, you don't really see you don't really know what's gonna happen until right when it happens, and that kept the mystery and the suspense, and kept the audience captivated while they were watching the movie. At least that's how it was for me, and I believe the group of people that I saw it with. So, anyway, guys, I highly recommend you check out Wind River. If you saw Sicario, if you've seen Hell or High Water, and you enjoyed those movies, you will like this one. It's very intense, but it pays off in the end. So, I recommend you check it out. It is expanding into wide theaters this week, so there should be plenty of opportunities for you to check it out. So if you have seen it, let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. Let's talk about this movie, Wind River. Coming up later this weekend, I'm going to have a review for the Marvel Netflix show, The Defenders. I'm currently watching that pretty much as we speak here. I've got it on pause, so we're going to have a review up for that soon. And then be on the lookout for the next episode of the Sunday Talks podcast, which we do about twice a month, me and Maggie. And we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up for you guys soon, so be on the lookout for that. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for listening, and until next time, have a good one.